Ok, hoy voy a repasar los usos de ser y estar. Primero vamos a empezar con los usos de estar. So you've already seen some of these. We did this in another lesson where we talked about estar being the location of a person, place, or thing, or it could be a spatial relationship. And so you can see two examples like el aeropuerto está lejos de la ciudad, tu habitación está en el tercer piso, estamos en la clase de español. Okay, and so it's a location or a spatial relationship. Number 2, health. 3, physical states and conditions, and 4, emotional states. They're all very similar. Health being like, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien. Él está enfermo. The physical states are things like el profesor está ocupado. Las ventanas están abiertas. Yo estoy preocupada. Well, I guess that would be more emotional state. Marisa está feliz hoy. Estoy muy enojado con Maru. Estoy preocupada. We use it with certain weather expressions, like está nublado. And we use it with ongoing actions, the progressive tense, like está lloviendo and estamos estudiando para un examen. Ana está leyendo una novela. Yo estoy explicándoles las diferencias entre ser y estar. Okay, so those are the times when we're going to use estar. Now the use of ser, we have a few more uses. Okay, ser, I like to think of ser as identification. And you can identify things by nationality, by their profession, their occupation, by their characteristics. Okay. Different affiliations can also be there. So some examples that they give with nationality or place of origin, they give like Juan Carlos es argentino, es de Buenos Aires. Yo soy estadounidense, soy de Iowa. Profession or occupation, Adela es agente de viajes, Francisco es médico, ustedes son estudiantes, yo soy profesora. Characteristics of people or things, José y Clara son simpáticos, el clima de Puerto Rico es agradable, María es alta, el carro es verde. Some generalizations. We see this a lot with like es with an adjective, like es fabuloso viajar. Es difícil estudiar a la 1 de la mañana. Es bueno tomar una clase de español. We see it with possession, like es la pluma de Jimena. Son las llaves del señor Díaz. Es la clase de español. We also see it on what something is made of, like la bicicleta es de metal. Los pasajes son de papel. We use it with time and date. Also, you can include season in there. Hoy es martes. Realmente, hoy es lunes. Son las 2. Hoy es el 1 de julio. Es otoño. I had to think of what season we were in. Where and when an event takes place. So, estar is a location of a person, place, or thing. Ser is the location of an event. Like el partido es en el Estadio Santa Fe. La fiesta es en la casa de María. Also, when an event takes place. La conferencia es a las 7. El partido es a las 2 de la tarde. An atención, just that ser de expresses not just origin, what you learned at the very beginning, like es de Buenos Aires. It also expresses possession, es la pluma de Maru. but also what something is made of. So la bicicleta es de metal. Okay. With many descriptive adjectives, ser and estar can both be used, but the meaning is different. It changes. For example, Juan es delgado, Juan está más delgado hoy. So es delgado is a characteristic of him. He's thin, he's a thin person. Está más delgado hoy means, for whatever reason, he looks even thinner today. Okay. Ana es nerviosa, Ana está nerviosa por el examen. Ana es nerviosa, it's a characteristic of who she is. She's a nervous person. Está nerviosa tells us how she's feeling, that she is nervous and because of an exam. Now here are some other ones that change meanings, whether they are with ser or estar. Listo, el chico es listo. Another way of saying es inteligente. Está listo. You've heard me say in class, ustedes están listos. Okay, that's to be ready, or like está preparado. La profesora es mala, meaning she's bad. Could also mean she's evil. La profesora está mala means that she's not feeling well, está enferma. Es aburrido is different from está aburrido. Es aburrido is a characteristic of the person, how they're, a trait, personality trait of theirs. Where está aburrido is kind of the result of somebody who may be around somebody who is es aburrido. Las perras son verdes, las perras están verdes. So son verdes is the actual characteristic that the pears are green. That's their color. Las peras están verdes means they're green in the sense of they're not ripe, they're not ready to eat. El gato es muy vivo. Okay, so very clever as opposed to está vivo, being alive. Big difference. Iván es un hombre seguro. Iván no está seguro. So es un hombre seguro. That's a characteristic that he's confident. He's confident in himself, and that's one of his personality traits. No está seguro is he's not sure. Maybe he's not sure of an answer. When referring to objects, ser seguro means to be safe instead of confident, like el puente es seguro. The bridge is safe. Okay. So those are some of the differences between ser and estar, and with some adjectives that can be used with both. Okay. Que tengan un buen día.